Namaste everyone. Mahati Wellness welcomes you to this series on Maharishi Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. We will explore the last sutra of chapter 1, Samadhi Path today. In the previous sutra 1.50, we saw how even the highest refined knowledge, Ritambara Prajna, still carries a subtle seed. Now, in Sutra 1.51, Maharishi Patanjali takes us to the final teaching of Samadhi Path, the complete dissolution of even that seed, indicating to seedless concentration or Nirbij Samadhi. The sutra is Tasyapi Nirodhe Sarva Nirodhan Nirbij Samadhi. Let us understand word by word meaning of the sutra. The first set of word is Tasya Api, of that also, indicating towards previous sutra, that is saying even of Ritambara Prajna. The next word is Nirodh, in the complete cessation. The next word is Sarva, meaning of all. Again, next word comes Nirodhan, through the cessation of the mental modifications. Nirbij means without seed. The last word is Samadhi, meaning meditative absorption. Overall meaning is when even that highest knowledge is completely transcended and all mental modifications cease, Nirbij Samadhi, that is seedless Samadhi, arises. Up to this point, Maharishi Patanjali has carefully guided us through increasingly refined states of meditation, all of them sabij, with a subtle support or seed. Even Ritambara Prajna, the truth-bearing awareness, is still an experience, is still a function of the mind. In this Sutra 1.51, he makes a profound declaration. When even this refined knowledge dissolves, the mind comes to a complete rest. Nothing remains to be known, nothing remains to be experienced, nothing remains to arise. This is Nirbij Samadhi, not because something new appears, but because everything that could obscure awareness has ceased. It is not blankness, it is not unconsciousness, it is pure presence without object. You noticed how chapter 1 begins? Sutra 1.2 states the core definition. Yoga is the cessation of the modifications of the mind. Yogas Chitta Vritti Nirodha. At this point, the problem is named restless mind, fluctuations, identification with thoughts. The seeker is still outside the experience, hearing about yoga. What chapter 1 then does? From 1.3 onwards, Maharishi Patanjali does something masterful. He walks the mind step by step through its own refinement, understanding vrittis, cultivating abhyas and vairagya, entering samadhi with support, refining perceptions from gross to subtle to now seedless. Throughout the chapter 1, awareness keeps getting quieter, purer and lighter. Vrittis don't disappear suddenly, they thin out. How chapter 1 ends? In the last sutra 1.51, Maharishi Patanjali says, when even the seed of subtle impressions dissolve, all mental modifications come to rest. This is not just describing Nirodh anymore. This is the lived state of Nirodh. This sutra represents the culmination of the yogic journey of the mind. No object, no thought, no knower known division, no seed for future impressions. Here, the mind no longer reflects truth. It dissolves into stillness, allowing Purusha to abide in its own nature. Connecting with Sutra 1.3, tada drashtu swarupe avasthanam. This is why Maharishi Patanjali places this sutra at the end of Samadhipad. Nothing more can be said beyond this, only lived. You may simply pause and notice. When even very subtle thoughts become quiet, a deep stillness comes. This is not something to analyze. Just allow the mind to rest in that silence that follows. Essence of Sutra 1.51 is when even the highest seed of knowledge dissolves, complete stillness arises. This is Nirbij Samadhi, awareness free from all mental movement. With Sutra 1.51, Maharishi Patanjali closes chapter 1 Samadhipad, not with effort but with silence. When even the seed dissolves, nothing needs to be done and nothing needs to be known. This chapter has shown us the possibility of inner stillness. The next chapter will show us the path to live towards it. So please join us as we step into chapter 2, Sadhanapad, where understanding becomes practice and practice becomes transformation. Namaste.